Hey friends, this is Scandal of Grace in the key of C. This is a really simple way to chord along to this song. I hope you have a lot of fun. Make sure to stop the video. If you click just right below in the description, you will find the link to the chord sheet and it'll make a lot more sense as we dive in. So the chords that we just have 5 chords in this song. I've kind of cut out some extra complex chords to this. So we have E minor, F, G, A minor, and C. So let's find where those chords are. So I'm probably going to play the E minor down. This is middle C, but I'm probably going to play the E minor down here. So we look for this group of 2 black notes and C, D, E. So play every other note, and that's an E minor chord, E, G, B, okay? So if I'm just moving fingers 2 and 4 out of the way for you so you can see which notes I'm playing. So if you freeze that shape in your hand and just move up to the F position, you can play F chord right there. F, A, C, okay? Again, move up 1 set of notes and you're in the G position. So we have G, B, D. That's our G major chord. And then again, just move up 1 set of notes and you're in the A minor position. A, C, E. Okay, and then our last and final chord is just kind of the C chord based around middle C here, okay? All right, C, E, G. So those 5 chords, they're kind of stair-stepped in how I showed them. That's not going to be exactly how they're played in the song, but at least you can get the idea that they're all kind of around this note rotation here. Just E all the way up to the C chord, E minor to C. Okay. All right. Left hand is going to be playing single notes. So I'm going to keep things really simple. I'm going to put probably pinky on E, line up these 5 fingers, and I'm going to keep this hand here the whole song. So in our right hand, when we play that E minor, we're just going to play single notes down here. We're just going to pick up this E. Okay. Then we play F to F, G to G. We're just stair-stepping up here. A minor to A in the bass. And then our C, we're just going to play here with our right hand. And for our thumb, we're just going to open that up. Okay, just play that C to C up here. All right, so I'm going to sing and play through verse 1 so you can see how it sounds when we add both hands together, add in the vocals, and then we'll break down the rhythm. Okay? Grace, what have you done? Murdered for me on that cross, accused in absence of a wrong, my sin washed away in your blood. Okay, so I might have lied to you. Once I got playing that, I was like, oh, the C feels so good in my thumb. So I'm probably going to keep thumb on C in this hand, keep these 5 fingers in this position, and then I'm just going to open up to that E when I play it just a few times in the pre-chorus. That's pre-chorus 1 and pre-chorus 2. Then I'll just stretch it that way. You can do either or. You can put it here, you know, where the pinky is on E, or put it here where thumb is on C. You find that kind of just whatever you do, just kind of keep a 5-note position that you don't have to move your hands around and lose where you're at. Okay, so how these 2 hands are coming together is a simple rhythm I call 1-to-2 ratio, and it works really well with songs that are written in 4/4 time, 6/8 time. So this song is written in 6/8 time, so it kind of is different than the ones we typically teach. And it kind of has this swing feel. It has this kind of this waltz-like feel, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you can get kind of that, a little bit of a drifting through the song a bit instead of this nice steady marching rhythm, it's going to help you a little bit to kind of pick up that syncopation rhythm, I guess. So what we're talking about here is we're going to play both hands together and then just the right hand. And then we're going to go together and then just the right hand. Together, right, together, right. So if I were to add in some of those counting, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grace, what have you done? Murdered for me on that cross. Okay, that second line, I kind of just block chord through it. So I just go A minor, F, C, and then pick up that swing rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wrong. my sin washed away in your blood. Okay. All right, let's move into that pre-chorus where we pick up that E minor. So here you can either go up here to this E minor. I kind of like the sound of it to go down in sound, but that's what's fun about chording is figure out variations so that you can make your music sound different every single time you play. Okay, so pinky in my left hand is going to just be opening. Whoops, here we go. Thumb on C, and I'm going to open that pinky up to pick up that E minor. Okay. Too much to make sense of it all. Okay, so that is block chording through it as well. So we're just going E minor, F, C. Then pick it up. E minor, love breaks my fall. Pick up the rhythm. Okay, we're on that third line there. G chord, the scandal of grace, you, A minor. Died in my place, so my F chord, soul will live. Excuse me. Okay, then let's merge into that chorus. Oh, to be like you, okay? Oh, to be like you. Give all I have just to G. Know you. Jesus, there's no one beside you. Forever the hope in my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you picking onto that rhythm? Because once you get that kind of that swing, that waltz-like feel, it'll feel a little bit more natural than trying to kind of keep up with this where we typically teach where it's together, right, where it's kind of just this steady marching rhythm. You got to have a little bit of feel and ease into the chords to kind of pick up that 6/8 time feel to the song. Okay. All right. So let's just talk about patterns for a minute, because this can seem like an overwhelming song just because the rhythm is a little bit different. But when we look at the song, we have verse 1 and 2, they're identical. Okay. Lines 1 and 3 are repeating. They're just C, C. Okay, then you have this A minor, F, C. So essentially, if you memorize this 4 chord progression, C, A minor, F, C, repeat. C, A minor, F, C. That takes care of the 2 verses, okay? Then let's take a look at the pre-chorus 1 and 2. It looks like they are identical as well. So we kind of have E minor, F, C, E minor, F, C, and then we have our G, A minor, F. So you might want to just go through this song and go right hand only and just block chord through the chords. So just go E minor, F, C, E minor, F, C, and get your hands used to where they're going. And then you might just want to go through the left hand single notes as well by themselves and then bring the 2 hands together. Okay. All right. How they kind of break up the monotonous of this, or it's a beautiful song, but verse 1 in the pre-chorus 1, they kind of sing an octave lower is how I kind of notice it. And then verse 2, they kick it up an octave in vocals. So I'm probably going to do that in the final walkthrough. And that kind of changes the dynamics of the song as well. Okay. So let's take a look at that bridge. So we just have that 4 chord, let's see, C, G, A minor, F. I thought it was the same as the verses, but it's not. So C, G, A minor, F. That's just those 4 chords that make up the bridge. And it's all because of you, Jesus. It's G chord. All because of you, Jesus. It's all because of your love, so my soul will live. Okay, so just to tie in that rhythm, I'm going to go through that bridge a final time, and I'm just going to sing that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 while I'm chording to see if that helps you to connect that rhythm to the chords, okay? And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, that my soul will live. Those are kind of drug out chords there, or drug out. The F kind of gets drug out through that whole beat. I'm hoping I'm simplifying that rhythm can be a little bit tricky, but I'm hoping that I'm kind of simplifying it in a way that makes sense to you. So try to get into that swing a bit, and that'll help kind of connect this song for you. All right, I'm going to play it beginning to end. You can play and sing along with me, or just focus on just playing the chords while I sing, and have a lot of fun with this one. It's really beautiful. Just notice those patterns in your music. The verse 1 and 2 being the same, the pre-choruses being the same. There is a lot of simplicity in those 5 chords. All right, here we go. Grace, what have you done? Murdered for me on that cross, accused in absence of wrong, my sin washed away in your blood, too much to make sense of it all. I know that your love breaks my fall. The scandal of grace, you died in my place, so my soul will live. Oh, to be like you, give all I have just to know you. Jesus, there's no one beside you, forever the hope in my heart. Death, where is your sting? Your power is dead as my sin. The cross has taught me to live, and mercy my heart now to sing. The day and its troubles shall come. I know that your strength is enough. The scandal of grace, you died in my place, so my soul will live. Oh, to be like you, I give all I have just to know you. Jesus, there's no one beside you, forever the hope in my heart. No, to be like you, give all I have just to know you. Jesus, there's no one beside you, forever the hope in my heart. And it's all because of you, Jesus, it's all because of you, Jesus, it's all because of your love that my soul will live. And it's all because of you, Jesus, it's all because of you, Jesus, it's all because of your love, so my soul will live. Oh, to be like you, give all I have just to know you. Jesus, there's no one beside you, forever the hope in my heart. Candle of grace, you died in my place, so my soul will live. Oh, to be like you, I give all I have just to know you. Jesus, there's